Hello, Leo. This is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing, bringing you a reading. Happy New Year to all of you. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you've made it through successfully through the hustle and bustle of the holidays. And you are ready to start this new year. We finally have made it. 2019 is here. Go ahead and pat yourselves on the back. It has taken a lot to get to this point. It's been a lot of work. We have all been through the ringer since 2018, some of us even earlier than that. But we are in this new year. When I was buying the decorations for the table, the angels were telling me to buy these little gift packages. And they were saying it's because 2019 is a gift. It's like this reward that we're receiving for all this hard work that we have done. So it's going to be beautiful. You have put in the work. It's not been easy, but now you're going to begin to reap the benefits and the rewards from all the hard work that you've done. So get ready for some blessings. Now, welcome to the channel. Anyone that is new, glad to have you here. A huge thanks to everyone who has made donations recently. Lisa, Cindy, Darnisha, Meredith, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me, especially during the holidays. We already have enough money going out to other things. So thank you for your generosity. I really, really appreciate it. Also, a big thanks to everyone who has been with me through 2018, to all the new subscribers, everyone else that's been here for years. Thanks for all of your support and your kindness, your likes, your shares. Thank you so much. We all made it through 2018 together. We all deserve a big old pat on the back. So thank you for going through 2018 with me. We have made it here together. Now, I'm going to read something. When I was preparing, Archangel Michael was coming in. He was talking about love, and it kind of threw me off because they've been giving me some information about the February readings that they want, and they do have something pretty special in store for you for February with regards to love. And I was thinking, well, do you want me to start that early? And he said no. He's actually just got a message for everyone, so I wanted me to get a pen and paper and write it down. So I am going to read this message for you. Now, do keep in mind, all of the readings are going to have the same opening messages. It's all going to be the same. There are some people that only listen to their sun sign and then they move on. They don't listen to their rising. They don't listen to their moon. They don't cross watch their crush, their love bug. They just simply listen to one and they move on. So everyone will have the same messages. So if you do listen to additional readings, that's awesome. If you don't want to listen to the intro, that's great. Go on ahead and fast forward to it until you see me starting to put down cards. Then you're in good shape and you can just catapult over hearing this stuff again. But Archangel Michael did come through and he was saying, love is on the minds of many this month. However, use this time wisely. This brief reprieve to tie up all of your loose ends and prepare for what is to come. This is a downtime for you to ready yourself emotionally, physically, and spiritually, as well as ready your home and get your affairs in order so you can make a clean break and move forward. We have much in store for you. Prepare now, because a month or so from now, you will be glad you did. Also, take time for you. Stop agreeing to obligations you neither have time for nor wish to do. This is your time. Use it wisely. Ask us for help with clearing your schedule, helping with the matters at hand, or helping you say no. Ask and we shall help. We are very excited for what's to come. You should be as well. Wish upon a star because your dreams are about to unfold. The rewards for your hard work shall begin to arrive at this time. Get ready as blessings abound unfold. We love you. You are not alone. Do not forget that. Ask and we shall show you. We are here with you. So hopefully that helps all of you. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this and get started. I am not going to be covering the cards that we're using today, but I will list them below for you. So just read the information box below. I have prayed over the cards, shuffled them. I've asked that all of you receives at least one message on your deck. Hopefully you receive more. If you find that it's just not resonating with you, go ahead and check out your moon or your rising sign because you may get something from that as well, or instead. Now, and at the end, we are going to pull an angel answer card. So at the end, if there's some question or something that you have that's still burning that's on your mind, we will go ahead and pull one of those for you. Yes, my voice is getting scratchy. I might have to take a drink of water at some point. I've been recording readings nonstop since lunchtime yesterday afternoon. Thankfully, you are my second to last. And then I'm done. So, Leos, you will know that these are going to be finished the evening before New Year's Eve, but I will get them all edited and uploaded tomorrow on New Year's Eve. Just in time for the new year. Okay. Ooh, that helped with my voice. Yay, we're going to make it. We're in the home stretch, Leo. Okay. So what we have here is at the bottom, we have this card. This is what was the purpose of 2018? What was this big lesson or this thing or this takeaway that you had from 2018 that is setting the foundation for 2019? And you have Eagle. I don't remember. Some other sign had Eagle. It was a while ago. It's kind of a blur. But it was today. It may have been Taurus. So there may be some linking of you with Taurus, if that in fact was who had Eagle. But Eagle's a beautiful card to have. So Eagles, they soar. Come here, Miss Lexi. All right, there you go, darling. Oh, and she's tangled in the mic cord. That's awesome. Okay. Hold on one second. You guys get to hear some clinking while I fix my mic. Oh, Yorkie interruption. Okay. So Eagles soar very high. They have laser-like vision. They can see clearly from a distance. They can be flying a mile above and they will be able to see their target. They are able to focus on that target. So then when they see it, they can swoop down and grab it. Like you can see there's this prey target and they're swooping down. But they can see what they're going after. They have the big picture. They can also see all the little details. Okay, so you have been freed. So what they're saying, for some of you, there's some communication stuff, some things that need to be communicated. But eagles are, of course, a symbolism of freedom. And eagles do have freedom. They fly higher than the other birds. They can soar all around. Something has set you free in 2018. And you have been set free from some situation. And you were set free in order to be able to now focus on what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. So you have been set free of a job or a person or a situation. And being free of that has now made room for the new. It's now made room for the things that you want, the things that you desire. So they're saying that the time has now come, though, for you to manifest the thing that you desire. They've freed everything up. They've cleared stuff out of your way. But now it's time for you to take the necessary steps to manifest the new. Because with being, an eagle, they're able, again, to focus on the target. They take the bull by the horns. They jump right in. You see all this flying off of his feathers in the back. He is focused. He is determined. He is not making up any excuses. I am going after it right now. Because sometimes if we're fearful of making a big change, we're fearful of entering into the new, we'll come up with all types of excuses. I'm too busy. I don't have time. I'm tired. I don't have the money, I don't have the energy, or just, I just don't really have much concern. I just don't really care to deal with that today. But they're saying to delay now could cause some problems down the road. The time is ripe now for you to pursue things. The time is right now for you to focus on your target and go after that. You have been set free to pursue your dreams, to pursue the things that you desire. Some of you, there is something that has to be communicated. I keep having to clear my throat. So what we have what's going to be occurring in the first half of January, what's going to be occurring in the second half of January. We're going to go ahead and move him up here. Now this is a beautiful card. This is 9 of Summer. This would be 9 of Cups. The time that you're in right now, this is at the bottom, it says wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. This is in fact a very magical time for you. It's a very transformative time. If you see here, this magical wand by this fairy godmother is swirling around her. So you are in this time of transformation, this time of good fortune, this time of prosperity, this time of abundance. Okay, we are going to pull some clarifiers. So they're saying there's a little bit more to your story. So let's see what they're talking about. Oh, okay. Okay, Leos. Normally it's Scorpios that like to throw me for a loop, but nope, you are definitely doing it for us today. Okay. So you have distant horizons. I moved them up close so you can see them. You should be able to see them just fine. You have distant horizons, despair, and coffin. If you see, he's sitting here on this box. He's sitting outside of a company, an organization. There's a sign on there, not hiring. So for a number of you, you were in this job. You were not happy. You were yearning for something new. You were yearning for moving in a new direction. You were daydreaming about that. You were visualizing that. You were not happy where you were working. Let's see here. You see this cross on the fairy godmother's neck? So you received some divine support. You didn't want to be in your job. You did not want to be in that organization anymore. You did not want to be in that company. However, you were there. So for some of you, you were not taking the action steps to get out of the company. You weren't applying for jobs. You weren't looking. You were just sitting in misery. And despite a lot of encouragement from your divine team, which keeps making my throat scratch, some of you weren't even communicating that with yourselves, that, okay, I really am that miserable, I need to look elsewhere. Let alone you weren't communicating with your organization that, hey, I either need a different type of job, or I need this, or I need that to stay, or I'm leaving. But you were not happy. You didn't want to be there. You wanted to get out of there. So God and your divine team, they went ahead and helped you escape. They helped you get out of that. So for some of you, you have lost your jobs. There could have been downsizing. There was something that you lost your position. You lost your job. So now you're in this state of unemployment. And it is causing you extreme stress, worry, fear, exhaustion. Some of you are fearing, how am I getting a new job? And it's over. It's done. It's a closed deal. So for some of you, maybe you tried to go back to your company, but God's like, oh no, this isn't good for you. This isn't right. We are going to nail this shut, because in this deck, coffin is all about something that is completely closed. It is over. It has been nailed shut. It will not reopen. It reminds us to let go. It reminds us that it is time to move on. So you are being encouraged to accept this transition, which for many of you is difficult because it wasn't on your terms. You didn't want to be there. You really wanted to move on, but you weren't taking any steps to move on. So God came in to help you. They're like, you know what? You're longing for something better. We have something better in store for you, because these clarifiers, the reason I paused when I pulled them out, because I'm like, that is not, it took my mind a second to wrap around that, because this card is beautiful. This is not beautiful. I'm like, what in the world is going on? But God's like, you know what? You don't want to be there. We don't want you to be there. This is not a good environment for you anymore. It is time for you to get out of here. And since you have not taken the steps to remove yourself from this, we're going to go ahead and help you with that. So it is a blessing in disguise. And those times when we're going through them, they are not easy at all. I understand many years ago, I lost a job and I was terrified. What in the world am I going to do? Where do I go now? And I ended up getting a job that paid me $50,000 more per year. So it worked out really well. But that's the situation. Those of you that this is your situation, you're going to be, because again, this card, this is about something that's very fortunate. This is about something that's going to bring you prosperity, abundance. This is going to transform things. It's going to be magical. You are divinely supported. You are wrapped in protection and in assistance. Most of you, you're actually going to be making a substantial amount of money more than what you were making in the organization. Additionally, you're going to be in an organization where you are happy, where you enjoy going to work. Hold on a second. Oh, good. We already got it. They're telling me to get the card off the bottom of this one deck. We got it. Okay. Because your overall energy for this month is this King of Autumn. And now it's making sense, because when they had me pull this, they were saying that it's not really a person. And I'm like, well, what do you mean not really a person? Because typically when you pull the kings, the queens, the court cards, it's typically people, but not always. Sometimes it will be an energy. It says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. And at the bottom it says be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. And so when I pulled it out, they said, it's an energy. It's not a person. This is because the overall energy of this is they are getting you into an organization where you will be in alignment with the company, where you will enjoy it, where you will be valued. This is a German Shepherd. The German Shepherds are working dogs, but they are so valued. You're going to be moving into another place of employment where you're valued, where you are appreciated, and a place also where you're going to love going to work. German Shepherds that are on the police force, they love going to work. They're so excited. That's just what they do. They're all about it. You're going to be into a new position with a new organization where you are going to be so excited. You're going to love it, and you're going to be compensated well for it. So, although it does not feel like it right now, it is a blessing in disguise. Now, for most of you, although this says the first half of January, this is about the first half of January, for majority of you, that's the case. The job, you've already lost the job, you're no longer in the company, but you are coming into January very worried, very stressed, and they're just trying to reassure you that all is well. Now, there may be one or two of you, and hopefully it's just one or two of you, where you're going to be leaving your employment this month, in the beginning of the month. But it is a blessing in disguise. You don't want to be there. You've just been afraid to take the leap. You've just been afraid to set yourself free. And again, just like the group that's already in that place of looking for the dream job, God's going to help you get the dream job. Because sometimes we just can't muster the courage. Because honestly, when I lost my job years ago, I worked for an insurance company. We all lost our jobs when we were sold. But it would have been nice to go somewhere else. But I was just content to stay there. And that's where a lot of you were. You're like, well, I'm not really going to make the effort. I'm not happy, but I'll stay here. But there's something better for you. So they're wanting you to know to not despair. Because this is the card. It's a blessing in disguise. Financial abundance is on the way. This is a blessing. This is a good thing. You want it out there? You were dreaming about something way better. So now the path has been cleared for you to move into something better. Now, as far as the second half of January, I'm going to hold this upright so you can see it in the camera. We have Ace of Autumn, and at the bottom it says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Now, upright, this is beautiful. This means that we're going to get this sudden gift of money or resources. We're getting assistance. It also is, you know, we're focused on our long-term goals, our long-term plans. We're focused on the things that we desire. We're focused on, you know, having the rubber meet the road, putting together the plan, developing that plan so we can have that fresh start. This also reminds us to some of you are being reminded to use your resources wisely. So, Leo, I'm going to show you the bottom of this deck. when I chuckled, I asked them, you know, show me the overall energy of this in this month and what they're going through. And this is the card that I opened the deck to. And this is talking about amazing luck. I mean, you got 777s, you got money flying out of the slot machine at you. Your finances are going to be much better, greater when you clear this. Now, there is some money coming your way. There is. But for some of you, there is going to be a slight delay. Like you're expecting the money this like second half of January. Now keep in mind, times, dates do flex. But you're expecting this money, you're expecting this news, you're expecting this settlement. You have courthouse. Courthouse is all about any legal proceedings, disputes, legal matters, but it's also about negotiations and settlements. So you're expecting this settlement, this payout, this money. You're expecting it to come in. And in fact, it is going to come in. Like right now, you're down on your luck. And that's part of what has caused this delay, because since this opportunity for change has happened, it has really knocked the wind out of your sails. So for some of you, know how they were saying early on with the eagle about, you know, not really having the motivation, not really caring to do those things, you know. So for some of you, because you were so shocked and taken back by this, you've just really lost your motivation. But there is something that you need to do that's going to cause this settlement to happen, that's going to cause this money to come in. So for some of you, it's going to be delayed because you haven't taken the necessary action that you need to take. Privileged lady, that could be a person, but what they're saying is, in this instance, this is letting you know that your luck is going to turn around. You are going to come from this state of despair. Things are going to turn around in your favor. This is actually a lucky time. This is where your luck is going to turn around. You're going to go from a state of worrying about money and worrying about finances to suddenly, boom, you've got money. Yay! Worries are gone. And it's letting you know there's no need to worry. You're going to be taken care of. Because you do, in fact, have the support. This community, this is, you know, support of family, friends, community. But in your case, it's the support of someone who understands you and understands your case and who is trying to help you. So with this matter, this dispute, this thing that you're doing, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be something in the courthouse. You know, sometimes people can dispute a fine with the BMV and then they'll win or something. So it doesn't have to be something big. It can be a dispute to get some back pay. It can be a dispute to get unemployment. It can be a dispute to... It's something where you're going to be receiving some funds that are due to you. And you have people assisting with the case who understand your case. They understand you. They're going to help you. They are there to help you. The money is going to come in. Now, how fast it's going to come in, it is determined by you taking action. Because again, when this is upright, this means you're focused. You're focused on the task at hand. You're making plans. You're making things happen. Because, you know, an ace, that's a fresh start. You're putting the work in. You know, she's sitting on all these books. She's working at the midnight oil. She's got the candle. She is making it happen. But it's reversed because you're still in this state where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? You're going to make some phone calls. You're going to write some paperwork. You're going to write some letters. Those of you that are going to be looking for jobs, you're going to be writing some resumes. But there are some actions that you have to take. They want you to know, not worry, this stuff is going to come in. And now, if you're listening to this reading, hopefully you are one of the Leos that listens to this reading the first couple days of January. And then you'll know, like, oh my gosh, holy crap, I've got to get up on that. And you'll get up and get your business done and get it taken care of. And then maybe this won't, for you, be delayed until February. Then maybe it'll actually show up for you the second half of January. But there is something that has to be done. You are going to receive the money, but just how long it's going to be depends on the actions that you take. Because you do have help, but it's like these people that are helping you, they need information from you to help with your case, to help fight for you, to do these things for you, to help you get this good news, to get this settlement. There's things that they need from you, information that they need from you to make that happen. Now, as far as what the angels are recommending for you this month, we're running out of room. Okay. That's what they want, that one. Okay. You get 4. That was the bottom of the deck. They had me pull that off for you. Okay. So you have joy and delight. And at the bottom it says, open your heart to joy. So you are being encouraged to do something that brings you joy. Do what makes you happy. You know, when you kept visualizing, you know, this dream job, which was not where you were, when you kept dreaming of, escaping. And man, if I could escape and do this, and I could escape and do that, well, go for it. The path has been cleared now for you to go for it. They're recommending that you find something that's going to bring you happiness, that you're going to enjoy. Not to do something simply for a paycheck. Also do something that's going to, they're pointing out the scales on the top of this. They're saying to also find something that's going to give you the balance that you need. So for some of you, maybe you were in a job where you were having to work 70 hours a week. You had no work-life balance. It was harming your health. It was making you sick. It was stressing you out. It was giving you extra gray hairs. Because you were not in balance. So find something that's going to fulfill you. Find something that's going to make you happy. Find something where you're going to have balance in your life. The right balance for you. They're also encouraging you to find joy in some little things. You see this as a child. Children, when they're young, they're innocent. They can find wonder and joy in little things. They can sit there and stare up at the clouds and be like, ha, look, it's a smiley face. And they giggle and they're happy as can be. But then they continue to be happy and they find joy in little things. Right now, you're having some difficulty finding joy. And I understand, the angels understand it's a difficult time that you're going through in this transition. You will find what's going to help transmute that energy, turn those things around, is to start lifting your spirits, finding some joy in little things. Because as you find joy in little things, it is going to lift your spirits up. It's going to make you feel a little better. And when you're feeling a little better about life, you're going to have some motivation to be like, okay, you know what? I've sat having a pity party for myself long enough. This is what it is. It's actually a gift. I see God has brought this to me as a gift. My dreams are coming true. This is magical. Now, what steps do I have to take to bring the magic in? To just bring it on down. It's there for you. It's just waiting for you to anchor it in. But when you do something joyful to lift your energy, lift your vibration, suddenly you're going to get that motivation. You're going to be like, okay, I've got this. I'm not going to chew off more than I can. But what is my next step? What do I do today? What do I do this morning? What do I do this afternoon? And that's going to help you do that. Also, when you focus on things that bring you happiness, that also brings in more things of happiness, more to be thankful for. You'll find that person, they just clinked on my glass. You'll find that person who is just negative about everything. It seems like everything in their life is negative. Everything's horrible. Everything's down. Oh, it's so bad. My life is so horrible. And, well, and then their life is horrible. But that's because that's the state they go around in all the time of woe is me and it's oh so bad and so this. But then you'll have a person that's always upbeat and they can be going through hell. But they will still look at the positive and their life is pretty good. Life is good. Life is happy. It's the law of attraction. Find something to be happy about. Find something to bring in some joy. Next thing you have is make a commitment. The prayer on the bottom is Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. So you want to turn this around. You want to change this. You want to get that dream job. In order to do that, it does require committing to putting in the work. And for you to put in the work, they're encouraging you this month to do the work. Starting with defining, what do you want? What is your dream job? What's your dream work schedule? Do you want to work 40 days a week? 40 days. Do you want to work 40 hours a week? Do you want to work 70 hours a week? Do you want to work only 20 hours a week? What is it that you want? Decide what type of job is going to make you happy. What type of work schedule is going to make you happy? What is it that you desire? And then once you've defined what it is that you desire, then take the next step. Go after it. Update your resume. Start sending your resume. Start getting your information out there. Start making those connections. And before you know it, you're going to be here. But this month, commit to doing that work. You're worth it. And anytime they are saying, okay, that's somewhat related, somewhat separate. Your home is safe, you're fine. You're not going to lose your home, you're not going to lose your electricity. They are going to be taking care of you. You are going to be getting some financial assistance and things to get you by, so do not worry. This card does say your home is protected by angels. At the bottom there is a prayer. It says, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. You will be able to pay your bills. They're going to take care of you. Trust that. They're saying, again, that law of attraction. Don't fret that, oh my gosh, I'm going to have this shut off and I'm going to have that shut off, and I'm going to, because that creates those things. Instead, put out to the universe, I am taken care of, I am provided, I am safe. I have all my financial needs met. I am completely provided for financially. And you will be. The last thing is, your children are watched over by angels. Your children are fine. Everything is okay. Now, for some of you, you have concerns about your kids that's totally unrelated to this job thing. So some of you just may be Leos, tapping in. You're like, you know what? I don't have any job things, but I am stressed out about my children. They're worrying me. They're freaking me out. They're getting in with some of the wrong kids. I just don't. They're okay. They're okay. Your children are fine. They are protected over. They're encouraging you to stop worrying. They're fine. They're okay. There is a prayer at the bottom, if you would like to say that. It is, Dear Guardian Angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So, Mama Bear, Papa Bears, your little ones are okay. Just trust and know that. So, you do have some amazing things coming in. You're going to get a dream job. You're going to get the money. Again, many of you, you're going to make way more money than what you were making as well. This is just the month to think about what you want and make it happen. That's all. This is your preparation month. So make the best of it, because you have these gifts and blessings coming in. And this is just the first. This is the start of it. And again, that's your overall energy. That's beautiful, Leo. It really is. So hopefully this helps all of you. Happy New Year. I do look forward to hearing how things transform. I do look forward to hearing from you about, holy crap, Nicole, you were right. I am so happy now. I am no longer working 70 hours a week. I am no longer stressed. I am doing a job I love, and I'm getting compensated so well for it. God is good. I cannot wait to hear that. I do wish you all the best. Lots of love, joy, and blessings. Hello, Leos. Okay, I'm back. I started cleaning up your cards, and I heard, you forgot our card. And I'm like, forgot your card? What are you talking about? Yeah, so I forgot to pull your angel answer card. So you're going to get a little extra editing. There's someone else's that I had forgotten too. So it's just going to be great. We're going to edit this together. It's going to be lovely. Although wish your friends, the Virgos, luck, because they are the last ones I'm doing of the night. So I don't know what I'll forget with theirs. But let's get you your angel answer card. So if there is a question you still have, if there's something that's unanswered, some burning question that's burning on your heart, on your mind, go ahead and think of that. I am going to pull you an angel answer card, and then I will read the information out of the book, because you may find that there is some information in there that gives you your own little special, unique message. So are you ready? You have peaceful resolution. Huh. Well, that's random. So I don't know what your question is or your questions are, but usually they're like in alignment. The reason I say it's random, because usually they're totally in alignment with everything you're reading, but I get there. I'm sure those of you out there that did not have things going on with your job, could be something with your children, could be something totally unrelated to family or whatever. Or could be that legal matter settlement stuff you have got coming your way. Peaceful resolution. The challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers. Okay, maybe it is an alignment. Employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family or friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. I wish you the best, Leos. Happy 2019. I'll talk with you again soon.